I love video games, and I also love watches. So when I saw that Seiko had a collaboration between them and Resident Evil, I had to review this collaboration piece. And this just isn't any Seiko, it is the SSH129 Seiko Astron that will be on Chris Redfield's animated wrist in the new Resident Evil Death Island movie that is coming out soon. If you aren't familiar with Chris Redfield, he is one of Resident Evil series' main protagonists, and the dial is designed to match Chris's outfit and personality with the rough asphalt-themed texture. This piece is also designed to be suited for someone that will be in combat situations and is built to be rugged and comfortable even when wielding a weapon in mid-combat. But will this piece be Resident Evil enough for Resident Evil fans? And will non-Resident Evil fans just like how it looks with its tactical and under-the-radar style? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Casio G-Shock MRG BF1000 R1A MRG Frogman, which is the most sophisticated Frogman ever created. It is jam-packed with features and things that are truly innovative, and I will recommend this piece to someone who is looking for something highly durable, with a great attention to detail, and is absolutely on the larger side though. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my Grand Seiko Snowflake SPGA 211, which is still in my opinion the best Grand Seiko to start with, since it offers all of the best things about Grand Seiko, including the iconic snow texture dial, the spring drive movement, and Zaratsu polished titanium construction. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Seiko Astron SSH129 Chris Redfield Death Island Limited Edition has a 42.3mm case width, a 13.2mm thickness, a 47.6mm lug-to-lug, a 25.6mm lug width, a 34.8mm crystal diameter, and weighs in at 104.75 grams. The case is angular and is made out of titanium. It has Seiko's proprietary super hard coating applied to it to give it scratch resistance and a black appearance. Two rectangular pushers can be found at the 2 and 4 positions for various functions, and the non-screw down crown can be found at the 3 position. The bezel is octagonal and is brushed with more of the super hard coating applied, and a GMT scale can be found on it in gray. The sapphire crystal sits flush with the bezel and has Seiko's super hard coating applied to make it practically invisible. The dial is a grayish green tone to match Chris Redfield's outfit in the Death Island movie, and has an asphalt texture to go with his aggressive personality. The markers are rectangular and are black coated with a dual marker at the 12 position. The chapter ring is in black with a white minute grade and a semi-camouflaged N and Y that signify yes and no in some of the functions. Seiko can be found applied at the top middle portion in white, with Astron below it also in white. The hands are pencil style and are in black with a white second hand. The left subdial is for your functions and has an indicator for power reserve, airplane mode, satellite number, leap seconds, DST, ST, and auto DST. It has a grayish green sunray background surrounded by a black ring with a white hand. The subdial at the right portion shows the day of the week and has a small 24-hour subdial at the bottom left portion of it. It has a grayish green background, black ring, and white toned hand. The bottom subdial is your secondary time zone and has a black minute grade with white indices, a white crosshair style set of lines for the 3, 6, 9, and 12, and white hands. GPS solar can be found in white at the top of the subdial. The date window can be found between the 4 and the 5 markers with a black frame, black background, and white numerals. Lume can be found on all indices, on the hour and minute hands, and at the rear of the second hand. The case back is closed and is black coated with Resident Evil Death Island engraved in the center and the limited edition number beneath it. The movement is the 5X53, which is solar powered and quartz. It has a 15 seconds per month accuracy if it isn't synced with the GPS. If it is synced, it will become accurate to 1 second every 100,000 years. It has an automatic hand position alignment function, an airplane mode, perpetual calendar, power save function, overcharge prevention, world timer, dual time, time transfer function which switches between the main and secondary subdials, satellite acquisition status display, and daylight savings time. The Astron will grab the time automatically as soon as it detects outdoor lighting, so no need to set it yourself unless you want to. It will operate for 6 months when it is fully charged without light and can be put in power save mode for 2 years. The bracelet is also made out of titanium with a super hard coating and has an H-link design which consists of H's and rectangles interlocking. The buckle is folding pusher style with a very innovative hidden micro adjust that you squeeze the pushers and pull it to activate. The Seiko Astron SSH129 Chris Redfield Death Island Limited Edition is 100 meter water resistant, is limited to only 600 pieces worldwide, and can be yours for $2,900. Now for my personal opinion. So the first thing that I have to mention about this piece is that it really has nothing on it at all that says or screams Resident Evil whatsoever. You have to flip it over and see Resident Evil written on the case back to even know that it has anything to do with it. For the video game enthusiasts, this may be a letdown because you really have to know what this is to appreciate the reference. Otherwise, I find the blacked out case and bracelet with the textured gray-green dial really attractive, and I think that many people who don't care about Resident Evil will really enjoy this piece as an under-the-radar daily piece. It looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist and is extremely light. I'm a big fan of the new Astron style, by the way. Astrons also are great to have in the collection to time and set your other watches since they will keep perfect time always. I'll go ahead and recommend this piece to anyone who just wants an under-the-radar, set it and forget it watch that will always function, or maybe a hardcore Resident Evil fan who wants to have a subtle nod to Chris Redfield on the wrist. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.